So the 2023 Grammy Award nominations have just been announced. Going to be going into who I think's going to win, who I think should win, and who also may have gotten snubbed. Obviously, when it comes to the Grammys, they have a history of getting these things kind of wrong, but I'm hoping for the best here, so let's just see what happened. So starting off first here, we got the general field category. The first one up is Record of the Year. Don't Shut Me Down, ABBA. I mean, that's a okay song. Easy on Me, Adele. Nice. Break My Soul, Beyonce. Absolutely. Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige. That's an interesting pick. I mean, Mary J. Blige is a legend, so can't really get mad at it. You and Me on the Rock, Brandy Carlisle. The Grammys love Brandy Carlisle for some reason. Woman, Doja Cat. Okay, cool. Bad Habit, Steve Lacy. Hell yes to that. The Hard Part 5, Kendrick Lamar, amazing song, beautifully written, fantastically written. About Damn Time, Lizzo, like that one quite a bit as well. And As It Was, Harry Styles, which was obviously one of the biggest songs of the year. So a lot of safe picks here for sure. A lot of the biggest songs of the year on here. But I'm rooting for that Kendrick Lamar, The Hard Part 5 to win it. Like I said, I just feel like that song is just geniusly written. Also, wouldn't be mad if Steve Lacy took it, Bad Habit, because that song is wonderful as well. Also, Beyonce would be cool. But wouldn't be surprised if it also went to that Harry Styles song. Then moving on to Album of the Year, we got that Voyage album by ABBA, which was an okay album. I think they really just gave it to them based off their name and due to the fact that it was their big comeback album. 30, Adele, obviously. Ooh, Bad Bunny, nice to see. Beyonce, Renaissance, obviously. Good Morning, Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige. I actually haven't heard this album in its entirety, to be honest with you, but Mary J. Blige, like I said, is a legend, so I won't be upset at all if she's ever nominated. Brandy Carlisle in the Silent Days once again. Like I said, Grammys love Brandy Carlisle. Then we got Coldplay, Music of Spheres. Ugh, this album is not very good. Why Coldplay still gets all these nominations for Album of the Year when they really haven't put out much good music in a while, just dumbfounds me. Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, obviously. Special, Lizzo, yep, saw that coming. And Harry's House, Harry Styles. Where is Rosalia on this list for Motomami? That should be here for sure. And Steve Lacy doesn't make the cut. Like, those two albums are much more deserving than that Coldplay album. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think this is Beyonce's year to take it. I mean, she's been snubbed so many times for this category at this point. I think the Grammys are just bound to give it to her. But I think she's deserving of it. Renaissance is really freaking good. But then I guess I'd prefer Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers if I had to pick between the two. But if either one of those win, I'll be fine with it. Then Song of the Year, we got A, B, C, D, E, F, U by Gayle. Not a fan of that song at all. It's a questionable nomination for sure. About Damn Time, Lizzo once again. All Too Well, Taylor Swift, 10-minute version. That is a great one for sure, so not mad at that. As It Was, Harry Styles, once again. Bad Habit, Break My Soul, Easy on Me. God did, that DJ Khaled track. I mean, other than the Jay-Z verse and the Lil Wayne verse is pretty good too, but for Song of the Year, come on now, I think there's better picks than that. The Hard Part 5, once again, and Just Like That. Definitely, once again, going for that Kendrick Lamar, but wouldn't be surprised if Beyonce took it. Would be cool to see Steve win it, but definitely the Hard Part 5. The Hard Part 5 for sure. Now, Best New Artist category. We got Anita, that's cool, okay. Omar Apollo, cool. Dami and JD Beck, nice. That's a great pick, actually. Dami and JD Beck, if you don't know who they are signed to Anderson .Paak's label, and they put out an album earlier this year that was really freaking good, so hell yeah to that nomination. Mooney Long, Samara Joy, Lotto, Mainskin, Toby, Molly Tuttle, and Wet Leg. Not really familiar with some of the artists on the end list here, but definitely rooting for Dami and JD Beck. I don't think they'll win it. I think, if anything, it will go to Anita or Lotto because the two of them had huge years. But where's Pink Pantheress on this list? I feel like she should definitely be on here. So that's a little bit disappointing not to see her. Moving on to the pop categories now. We got Best Pop Solo Performance, Easy on Me, Adele. Once again, Moscow Mule, Bad Bunny, Cool, Woman, Doja Cat, Bad Habit, Steve Lacy, About Damn Time, Lizzo, and As It Was, Harry Styles. Pretty heavy hitters here once again. Rooting for Steve Lacy though, but wouldn't be surprised if it goes to Harry or Adele. Best pop duo group performance, Don't Shut Me Down, ABBA, Bam Bam, Camila Cabello, and Ed Sheeran. That is not a very good song at all. My Universe, Coldplay, and BTS. Another one I do not like. I Like You, Post Malone, Doja Cat. Not crazy about that one. And Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Not really crazy about this category at all. Not really a fan of any of these tracks, really. That Sam Smith Kim Petras track is okay. I guess if I had to pick one here, it'd be that one. I wouldn't really be mad if Post Malone or Doja got it either, just because I like them as artists. But yeah, this is a weak category for sure. Best pop vocal album, ABBA once again. Adele, Coldplay. Jesus, come on. The album was not good. Lizzo, Special, and then Harry's House. I think if I want one to win here, I want Adele. I think she had the best album of all these. I think she'll take it. It's either between that or Harry. Then we got dance and electronic music, which Beyonce is in this category, which is nice to see because definitely her album Renaissance was very much electronic based. Break My Soul is cool. Rosewood by Bonnaboo. Don't Forget My Love, Diplo, I'm Good, David Guetta and BB Rexa. Cannot stand that song. Intimidated, Kate Trinata and Her. That's awesome. That is a fantastic track. And then On My Knees. Honestly, really want that Kate Trinata track to win because I think that track is awesome. Best Dance Electronic Music Album, Renaissance, Fragments, Bonnaboo, Diplo, The Last Goodbye, and then Surrender. I think Beyonce got this one in the bag, and that's who I would want to win as well. Then moving on to some of the contemporary industrial categories, we got Best Contemporary Industrial Album. Not really familiar with a lot of these nominees besides that Dami and JD Beck album, which I really do like, so rooting for that one. Then we got the rock categories here. Best Rock Performance, Bryan Adams, So Happy It Hurts, Old Man, Beck. Beck still getting so many nominations, regardless of what he puts out. The Black Keys, Brandi Carlile once again. Crawl, Idols, nice. I mean, that's awesome to see Idols get a nomination. Ozzy Osbourne, and then Turnstile Holiday. Rooting for Idols on this one, definitely. Best Metal Performance. Not really familiar with a lot of the songs on this one. I do like Ghost quite a bit, and Muse is cool, so I'd be rooting for one of those two, I guess. Then we got Best Rock Album, The Black Keys, Dropout Boogie, The Boy Named If, Elvis Costello, Crawler, Idols, nice. Mainstream Sellout, Machine Gun Kelly, ugh, gross. Ozzy Osbourne, and then Spoon, cool. Once again, rooting for Idols, but as long as it doesn't go to that terrible Machine Gun Kelly album, I'm fine with whatever. Then we got Best Alternative Music Album, Arcade Fire, We, Dragon New More, Mountain, I Believe in You, Big Thief, Bjork, that's cool. Wet Leg and Cool It Down, the Yayas. I did the Bjork album. I haven't really gone back to all that much, but I do think it was pretty good. So I guess I'll be rooting for the Bjork on this one. Now we got the R&B categories. Best R&B Performance, Virgo's Groove, Beyonce. Love that song. Amazing song. Here With Me, Mary J. Blige featuring Anderson .Paak. Cool to see Anderson .Paak always get nominations. Mooney Long, Hers and Hers. Over, Lucky Day, that's cool. Hurt Me Good, Jasmine Sullivan, nice. Definitely rooting for that Beyonce. That Virgo's Groove track is amazing, but that Jasmine Sullivan Hurt Me Good is really good as well. So one of those two. Pulling for one of those two. Best Traditional R&B Performance, Snow Allegra, Do For Love, Keeps On Falling, Babyface, Plastic on the Sofa, Beyonce, Around Midnight, Adam Blackstone, and Jasmine Sullivan once again. And then Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige. Once again, gotta go with that Beyonce, Plastic Off the Sofa. Really like that one. Vocal performance is great for sure. And if Jasmine Sullivan takes another one, wouldn't be mad at that. But I think Beyonce has this one. Best R&B Song, Cuff It, once again. Good Morning Gorgeous, once again. Hers and Hers, once again. Hurt Me Soul. A lot of the same stuff here. Then PJ Morton, that's cool. Once again, gotta go with Beyonce here. Best progressive R&B album, still not really sure what that term honestly even means, but whatever. Operation Funk, Corey Henry, Gemini Rights, Steve Lacy, Yes, 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 Drones, Terrence Martin, Starfruit, Moonchild, and Red Balloon Tank and the Bangus. Gotta go with Steve Lacy. Definitely think it will go to Steve Lacy. Cool to see Terrence Martin get a nomination. That's cool, but gotta go with Steve Lacy here. Best R&B album, Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige, Breezy, Chris Brown, Gross, terrible album, and why Chris Brown still gets nominations, I don't know. Robert Glasper, Black Radio 3, that's dope. Lucky Day, Candy Drip, and then Watch the Sun, PJ Morton. Mary J. Blige had the Album of the Year nomination, so I think it will probably go to her. I do like that Robert Glasper album. That one was decent, so I'd root for Mary J. or Robert here. Not really that crazy about this category all that much. Also, where is Ari Lennox? Ari Lennox didn't get a single nomination for anything. She put out one of the best R&B albums of the year, if not the best, so really disappointing to not see her in the mix. Moving on to the big ones here, the rap categories, best rap performance, starting off with God Did, DJ Khaled. I just don't understand how DJ Khaled just keeps getting nominations. I mean, other than that Jay-Z verse on that song, what is good about this song? Not much. Then we got Vegas, Doja Cat. I like that one. That's a good song. Pushin' P, Gunna, Future, Young Thug is one of the biggest songs of the year, so okay. FNF, Glorilla. Okay, I'm not mad at that. That's kind of an out of left field nomination there, but that's cool. I'm cool with that. And then the Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I think this is a pretty easy one for Kendrick. Like far and away the best track of the 5. Best melodic rap performance, Beautiful. DJ Khaled is once again getting another nomination. He's got to be doing something to be getting this many nominations. It just doesn't make any sense. But cool to see SZA get a nomination, I guess. Wait For You, Future, and Drake. One of the biggest songs of the year, not surprising. First Class, Jack Harlow. Not a fan of that track at all, but it was pretty big, so I guess whatever. Die Hard, Kendrick Lamar. Not one of my favorite songs on the Kendrick album, but it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. And then Big Energy, the live version with Lotto, which was also a pretty big song this year. Once again, rooting for Kendrick here. Wouldn't be mad if Future took it, though. Then Best Rap Song, Churchill Downs, Jack Harlow. One of the better songs off that album for sure. So, whatever. God Did. Once again, The Heart Part 5, Pushin' P, and then Wait For You. Once again, gotta be Kendrick, gotta be Kendrick. Now, Best Rap Album, we got God Did, DJ Khaled. Who is even listening to this album? This album came and went. No one cared about it, really, other than the first week it dropped. There's no memorable songs off it. There wasn't even, like, a really big hit. The only memorable thing about this album was that Jay-Z verse, and that was it. But whatever. I Never Liked You, Future. One of the better Future albums in a while. Also was pretty damn huge this year, so I get it. Come Home, The Kids Miss You. Once again, not a fan of this album at all. But I guess I get it because Jack Harlow did have such a big year this year. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, obviously. And then Almost Dry, Pusha T. That's cool. That's a great album. So cool to see Push getting it. Really disappointed to not see Jid get a nomination. I mean, he definitely deserved it over that freaking DJ Khaled album. Also, Denzel Curry, man. I would love to see Denzel. Black Thought, like Conway the Machine. I mean, come on, all of these people had better records than that freaking Khaled album. So, not a very good list here. But doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I think Kendrick has this one in the bag pretty easily. Just looking through some of the Latin categories here. Rosalia finally showing up, getting a nomination for her album Moto Mami for Best Latin Rock or Alternative Album. Definitely rooting for that one. She should have got way more nominations than one, but whatever. Just looking at the comedy albums here for a second. Louis C.K., once again nominated for a Grammy. What are you doing, Grammys? Come on, read the room here. Moving on to the last one here, we got Producer of the Year, non-classical, Jack Antonoff, who I feel like gets nominated damn near every year, but rightfully so. He puts a lot of input in every year. Obviously, the Taylor, Florence and the Machine, which is cool, the 1975, so that's cool. Then we got Dan Arbach, who worked on the Black Keys and a lot of cool albums here. Boy Wonder, that's dope. He worked on a lot of the Kendrick stuff, some of the Jack Harlow, the Beyonce, so he definitely had a big year. I'd like to see Boy One to get it for sure, but wouldn't be mad if Jack took it either. Oh, then we actually got Best Music Video, Easy On Me, Adele, not a bad one yet to come, BTS, okay. Woman, Doja Cat, that's definitely a dope video for sure. The Heart Part 5, which definitely, like, really broke the internet when that dropped. As It Was, Harry Styles is a cool one, and All Too Well, the short film Taylor Swift, that is actually like an excellent one. I think that's going to be the one that actually wins it, if I'm being quite honest. And that's it. That's the nominations for the 2023 Grammys. Overall, I think it could have been a lot better. Definitely a lot of people that got snubbed. The rap category was definitely a little bit rough, and as far as the Album of the Year nominations go and all the big categories, it was pretty safe. I guess it could have been a lot worse, and that's kind of my final thoughts on it. But yeah, can't wait to see who wins these come February, and that's pretty much it. If you guys want, go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that, and I'll see you guys soon.